Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing a quick little video on feather extensions, which you can see right here. I have a couple bunches in there. They're really popular right now. Thought they were kind of cool. Okay, so my tutorial is going to be a little different. It's not going to use your typical salon purchased extension beads and proper tools and things like that. I couldn't find proper extension beads or little tools to feed your hair through and stuff like that, so I've created basically a way of putting in feather extensions and getting them done for a budget-conscious person, student like myself. So, what I've got is I've bought some feather extensions there, you can see. You're gonna need those. Crimp beads, these are actually at jewelry stores. I use regular pliers. And I don't have it with me here, but you're also going to need some thread to get it into the crimp beads. Okay, so first thing you're obviously going to need for feather extensions are feathers. So this is the little pack I ordered. I got mine off Etsy.com. They're beautiful feathers. So you can see they're very long, skinny. I believe they're rooster feathers, but I'm not sure. These are all natural. They're not artificial or anything like that. So you can see I got a yellow. Mine's called Meadow Mix. So I got a thin plain yellow, like a lime green. Got a dark green, kind of like a earth forest green. And then these ones are my favorite. They've got stripes on them. So that right there is a striped kind of yellow. Then we've got the lime green again in stripes. And this feather is my favorite. It is a beautiful blue with some stripes in it. They come, once you get them, they come in various lengths, so I actually had to cut mine down because I cut my hair shorter. So another awesome thing about feather extensions, if you get these good real natural feathers, not the artificial kind of fake ones you can find at your good craft store and stuff like that, natural real feathers can actually be styled just like regular hair. So you can flat iron them, curl them, brush them, wash them, whatever you want. It acts just like real hair, so you don't have to worry about like pulling them out every time you want to shower or styling around them or anything like that. Once they're in, they're like your hair. So it's incredibly easy and awesome. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need, like I said, were these crimp beads. These aren't actual proper extension crimp beads. I just got these from the jewelry craft section in Walmart. So it was like $2 for 100 little beads. I got them in this kind of dark silver color, so they're not as obvious in my hair. I figured silver and bright gold, it's going to stand out even more. So I'm going to show, you've got your thread, bright pink. I love pink. So you want to cut off a fair little bit of thread. Like so. Then what I do is you're going to fold the thread in half, like so, so you get like a little loop like this. You're going to go into your crimp beads. Like so. So little tiny crimp bead right there, and you're going to thread it onto the end of the thread. If I can do this. There we go. So there it is on the thread, and you got your loop down here. So the next thing you're going to do is figure out where you want to put the hair extension. So I'm just going to do it on this side over here. You want to make sure you take like a layer of hair, kind of flip it out of the way, because you're going to want to cover the extension bead. Then you take a little collection of hair, you can see it's not that thick because you have to be able to pull the hair through the crimp bead. So you take that little piece of hair, and then you're going to want to grab your crimp bead and hair loop. Make sure the crimp bead stays on the thread. Then you're going to put your hair through the little loop of thread here. like so. Oops, there we go. Hair, thread, crimp bead. Push the crimp bead down, pull it down to your root. And then you pull the thread and the thread. Pulls your hair through the little crimp bead. And then next steps are easy. These are individuals. You can also buy them in bunches, or if you want to bunch them together. So you take the little end of the feather. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to do this way more than you need to so you can actually see it on my bad little camera. So there's the crimp bead. That's the end of the feather that came off. You want to push it through the crimp bead and pull it out there. Now you can do more than one. You can put a couple in. I'm just going to do one in so you guys can see. So, crimp bead, feather, sticking out of the end there. Then you're going to want to take your pliers. Make sure your crimp bead and everything is where you want it. And press down. Then you can see it's in there. Now, it's up to you if you want to, depending on how deep you're putting them in your hair. You can clip the end off, but I put so little through that I'm not even going to really bother with it. Then you flip the hair layer back, and you have feather extension. I mean, this one's obviously long. I just put it in for you guys to see. So then you can trim it to the length you want, put it where you want it, but there it is. Et voila! Now, if you want to take it out, if you have the actual hair extension crimp beads, they're a lot easier. You just, if you smush the bead this way, you want to grab the ends here and push the bead that way, and it'll break and it'll come right out. These ones, since they're craft ones, they're a lot more flexible. Let me find the hair extension. So you go to the extension. You still want to squeeze it the opposite way, but you don't want to squeeze it all the way because this stuff is a really soft metal. If it even is metal, I don't even know what they are. It'll just end up squishing the other way. And you pull it right out. Et voila. And it's as easy as that to get them in and out and get awesome bright colors. So I actually have I put 2 crimp beads in, 3 feathers in each, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But yeah, hope that helps people that are interested in trying this cool new trend out. If you're like me and unlucky and couldn't find any of the proper salon stuff that you need, like the proper crimp beads, crimps, and tools for looping it through the beads, thread, jewelry, crimp beads, and your feathers. And yeah, give it a try, people. It's really fun, really cool. And thanks. So see you around.